Sarah Chen walked through the towering halls of the Galactic Council. Her footsteps echoed against the cold, metallic walls, an alien alloy that never lost its chill. 4 or 5 years she'd been humanity's voice in this place, yet she still felt small among the giants who ruled the stars. The other species didn't just tower over her physically. They looked down on her kind, treating humans as impulsive children who needed supervision. Every council session was the same. They gave humanity scraps of responsibility, mining dead asteroids, cleaning up after old wars, guarding empty borders. "You're still young," they'd say in their smooth, layered voices. "Let the elder species handle the serious matters." Sarah had memorized the patronizing speeches. But today was different. Today, she'd been called to a meeting no human had ever been invited to. The chamber was nearly dark, only a few council members present instead of the usual hundreds. Ambassador Kether of the Vorak, a being of 6 arms and unblinking black eyes, gestured toward a seat. "Ambassador Chen," he said in the common tongue, "we have information to share about threats to your colonies." Sarah sat up straight. The council never shared intelligence with humans. A floating map appeared, marked with red across several human worlds. She recognized them. Colonies that had recently gone silent, officially due to raiders from beyond the rim. "These attacks," Kether said, "are more serious than we believed. The raiders wield technology we cannot identify, dangerous technology." Sarah studied the map. The pattern made no sense. The destroyed colonies were all new settlements, each working on something advanced: faster ships, better farming, experimental weapons. "What kind of technology?" she asked. Another ambassador, Zixara the Hegemony, emitted a sound like grinding metal. "Weapons capable of destroying entire planets. Ships that outpace even ours. They seem to strike species that grow too quickly." The way she said "grow" made Sarah's stomach tighten. Kether's voice lowered. "Humans may be their next target. You adapt too quickly, perhaps dangerously so." Anger flared behind Sarah's calm face. "We followed every council restriction. We use only approved technology. We settle only assigned worlds." "Yes," Kether said softly, "and yet you advance faster than any species we've seen. These raiders disliked progress." For an hour they showed her reports, maps, and warnings. The message was clear: stay close to council space. Stop experimenting. Stop expanding. They promised protection, so long as humans stayed small. That night, in her small quarters, Sarah couldn't sleep. She rechecked every colony report. New Texas, destroyed after inventing faster-than-light communication. Hope's End, developed superior mining systems before going silent. Freedom Point, testing a revolutionary ship engine before it vanished. Every destroyed colony had one thing in common: innovation. She hacked deeper into the archives, using favors from other diplomats. By dawn, she had files she was never meant to see, military orders, internal memos, hidden communications. And the truth hit her like a punch. There were no raiders. The council had ordered the attacks. They destroyed human colonies themselves, every one that advanced too quickly. The raids were staged to keep humanity weak, dependent, and frightened. The real reason? The Council's own intelligence showed that humans had already surpassed most member species in weapons and technology. The so-called primitives were evolving faster than their guardians. The Galactic Council wasn't protecting humanity. It was suppressing it. Sarah scrolled through one final message between Kether and the Council's military leader. The subject line made her blood run cold. Final solution for the human problem. She copied everything onto a secure drive. Earth had to know, but one thought lingered as she packed for departure. If the Council feared humans this much, then they'd already lost. Because if there was one thing humans did well, it was turning fury into fire. In Geneva, Sarah stood before Earth's leaders, presidents, generals, ministers, all staring in disbelief. "You're telling us," President Martinez said, "the Galactic Council has been lying to us for 30 years? That they destroyed our colonies?" "Yes, sir," Sarah said. "Every word is in the files. They gave us medicine, energy, faster travel," said Director Kim. "Why would they help us if we're their enemies?" Sarah met his gaze. "They gave us scraps. Technology already obsolete to them. Enough to keep us grateful, never enough to make us equal." General Harrison scrolled through the stolen data. "Even if this is true, what can we do? They outnumber us 100 to 1. "That's what they want us to believe," Sarah said. "Look closer." She activated a hologram comparing human and council ship specs. The room fell silent. The truth was clear. Human ships were stronger, faster, smarter. They hadn't been weak. They'd been lied to. On the edge of known space, Commander Marcus Torres led a three-ship patrol near Human Research Station, Alpha 7. When his sensors detected a dozen Council warships approaching, he didn't hesitate. "Evacuate the station," he ordered. "They're coming for you." Dr. Foster's voice trembled over comms. "Why would the Council attack us?" "Because you just made a breakthrough," Marcus said. When the cruisers appeared, he had two choices: retreat or fight. Every treaty forbade attacking Council ships. But treaties meant nothing anymore. All ships, battle formation. The humans fought like no alien fleet ever had, reckless, creative, furious. They turned asteroids into cover, mining charges into weapons, and desperation into strategy. 2 hours later, 8 Council ships were destroyed. Alpha 7 survived. 3 ships had just defeated 12. The story spread faster than light. Humanity realized it had never been powerless. It had only been kept believing so. Earth mobilized. Colonies armed themselves. Factories repurposed. For decades, the Council thought humans were mining ore and building habitats. In reality, they'd been constructing the foundations of a secret military network hidden in plain sight. Fleet Admiral Elena Vasquez stood aboard the UES Indomitable as 1,200 human ships assembled above Mars. Everyone looked humble from the outside: mining vessels, cargo freighters, transports. But inside were the most advanced systems in the galaxy. The Council had no idea what was coming. "They outnumber us 5 to 1, Elena said to her officers. "They have more ships, more resources, more experience." She paused, then smiled. "But they've never fought humans." The war began. Human fleets struck across 73 Council worlds, not at cities but at supply lines, shipyards, and communication hubs. Each attack was surgical, fast, devastating, and always sparing civilians. Humanity fought with fury, but also with restraint. The Council's propaganda crumbled. Then came Captain David Torres' broadcast, sent to every world in the galaxy. "For 30 years your leaders lied to you. They called us dangerous, then destroyed our colonies to keep us weak. We don't seek domination, we seek freedom. Ask them why they fear one small world so much." Billions heard it. Revolts erupted across the Council. Entire species broke away. The great galactic order began to fracture. Cornered, the Council panicked. Supreme Leader Vextor ordered the unthinkable: the activation of the World Breaker, an ancient superweapon capable of erasing planets. Its target, Earth. As the moon-sized ship entered the solar system, alarms blared across every human installation. Time to impact, 16 hours, reported Tactical Command. Elena Vasquez stared at the colossal shadow on the screens. If Earth falls, humanity fights until the galaxy burns, she said. Activate every defense grid. The World Breaker fired. A beam of pure annihilation launched toward Earth. It stopped. The planet's hidden defense web absorbed the energy, then reversed it. In a blinding surge, the beam turned back on the World Breaker, striking with amplified force. For the first time in history, the weapon that had destroyed worlds was itself destroyed by the species it had tried to erase. When the light faded, silence swept through the galaxy. Every council world saw it. The moment that gods bled, the Great Council's reign was over, and humanity's rise had just begun.